Hello, my name is Joanna. Welcome to the evolution of horror cinema, a journey through the films, the monsters, the eerie ideas that helped shape everything we love about the horror genre today. We begin with the earliest days of horror, where silent films relied entirely on atmosphere and shadows. Creatures like Nosferatu terrified audience without a single word, proving that fear doesn't need to sound to feel real. As a horror guru, movies like Frankenstein expanded the genre's boundaries, making us ask unsettling questions about science, humanity, and the consequences of creation. Before jump scares or gore, horror depended on suspense, long shadows, stark black and white lightning, and slow building tension created a unique terror that still works today. Then came Hitchcock with Psycho. He showed us that the scariest moments aren't supernatural, they're human, psychological. Horror began dominating the genre. The 1970s delivered a wave of supernatural fear. The Exorcist shocked the world, pushing themes of demons, possession, and religious horror into the spotlight. But not all horror came from the supernatural. The Texas Chainsaw Massacre brought the disturbing realism. Its documentary style look blurred the lines between fiction and reality. With Halloween, Michael Myers created the blueprint for the silent, unstoppable killer, launching the slasher era. The 1980s turned slasher into icons. Freddy Krueger, Jason Voorhees, and the others blended terror, creativity, and then dark humor. The 80s also delivered back groundbreaking practical effects. Films like The Thing, Creature Monsters, so realistic that they still outshine much of today's CGI. By the 1990s, audience knew horror tropes, so Scream flipped them upside down. Meta horror mocked cliches while still delivering real scares. The early 2000s brought found footage horror. Films like The Blair Witch Project and Paranormal Activity made fear feel disturbingly real. In the in the 2010s, horror film evolved again. Movies like Hereditary, Get Out, and The Witch explored psychological fear, symbolism, and emotion. Today, horror is global. Films like The Train to Busan and A Tale of Two Sisters brought new culture fears and creative storytelling to the genre. All of this history is why I love horror and why I built my own review website. Horror isn't just scary, it's emotional, creative, and always evolving. Thank you for joining me on this journey to the evolution of horror cinema. I hope you enjoyed it, and until next time, stay spooky.